Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. I'm fooling. Yeah. Everybody bounce to this right here. Alright, I think we set. I think I got everything where I want it to be. Everybody hit that like button. It's absolutely free. Yeah. Oh, let's switch on over here. Let's go. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Tru Inferno. Today's day is Sunday, September the 24th. So this is the last Sunday of the month of September. You can believe that or not. And then like we got a whole week of September left, which is crazy. Squid, what's up? Thanks for live stream. Yes, I know I'm late. I was chilling in somebody else's stream on Twitch. They were doing their 1 year anniversary. Their affiliate anniversary. So yeah, I was a part of that. And then, yeah, so that's what happened. And then I had dinner late as well, so that also happened. All right, so let me do something real quick because, first of all, we got to turn this down. Okay, right here should be good right here. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing that I want to do is I want to do a test. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Yep, it's behind again. Let me see. Yep, it's behind. So actually the video's ahead. So what's been going on is every time I open up OBS and I do a live stream, whether it's here or whether it's on T-Rich, you know how YouTube are, my sync is out of order. Like I'm not in sync. I don't know why this keep happening. It's crazy and it's kind of annoying. But yet this keeps freaking happening. I don't understand why this keeps happening. So I had to go and change my sync. I think we faster this time around. So yeah, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. So let me see. Wait, there's a Pikachu here too. Let's see. Oh, now it's slow. Wow. Okay, let's put it at 1400 milliseconds. Now let's try it. 1, 2, 3. All right. And we got a lot to talk about tonight, Chad. We got a lot to talk about. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Let me see. It's a little bit behind. So discard that. Discard that. Okay. Let's change this to 13 milliseconds. 1300 milliseconds. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that should be good right here. Let's see. Okay, that's good. That's good. So yeah, that's good. That's Gucci right there. All right, so let's switch on over to the Pokemon Go screen as soon as I can find it, which is this right here, I believe. Yes, that is it right there. So we got a lot to talk about. So in case y'all been living under a rock, we now know early, by the way. We found out either last week, Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember what day it was. But, oh, there's one more. There's actually 2 things I need to do, and I forgot to do them before stream started. One of them is change this back to blue. And then the second thing, actually, I need to cut this thing on.
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode. I'm not sure y'all heard that. And this other one didn't go with blue. There it is. Now it's that blue. Now we are Gucci. Everything is all set. Hopefully y'all can see the whiteboard. So yeah, let me switch back over here so y'all can see that whiteboard real quick. It literally says, "Will October suck? Will the month of October suck?" That's what it said on the whiteboard. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all to answer that question. Now I'll be honest. Me personally, I think October is overrated. Not in Pokemon Go, I'm talking about in general. October is overrated. That's my thinking process behind that. So, there you go with that. Alright, so, let's get on with it. So, what happened was last week Wednesday or last week Thursday, they revealed what is coming up, as I need to straighten out my camera, what is coming up for the month of October. So, they actually did that. That is actually a thing. So we now know everything that's going on within the month of October. So if y'all didn't see one of my latest videos when I talk about this, I can obviously share with you guys again what's going on here. So for the month of October, it's looking like this. For starters, we'll talk about the raid part in a second. But as of right now, we got the legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They here now. They'll be here till October 6th. And then we're going to get Guzzlord until the 20th. And then we're going to get Darkrai until November 3rd. And everything that I named can be shiny. The Megas will look like this. For now until October 6th is Mega Gardevoir. And then from there, it would be Mega Gengar until the 20th, where Mega Banette will take over. And then there will be raid hours. So October 4th will be the 3 legendary beasts, all 3 of them at once. The 11th and 18th, it will be Guzzlord. And then the 25th, it will be Darkrai. So there's that. The research break boxes will remain the same as they are right now, so I won't go over that. And then Spotlight Hour will look like this. Slowpoke will be on October the 3rd. You'll get double the transfer candy. Swimmers will be on the 10th. You'll get double the XP for evolving Pokemon. Punkaboo will be on the 17th, and you'll get double the Stardust per catch. And then the 24th, it will be, what is that, Phantom, and you'll get double the catch XP. And then on the 31st, on Halloween night, folks, is your mask. You get double the catch candy, which makes sense. Now, they also announced, and I don't see it on here, the showcase schedule. And basically, the mindset here for Community Day, October 15th, it would be Timber. It would be Timber, because there will be a showcase for that. They should have hit that showcase like they did. They hit another showcase as well. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm on GoHub.net, and yeah, so I find that to be very interesting, very awkward, and all that jazz. So there's that. And let me see, do they have the showcases on here? Oh, they do. Okay, here we go. So, well, obviously this coming Saturday, that's still September, but let me see. Well, it starts Saturday, but it ends on, it starts this Saturday, which is September, but it ends on Monday, October the 2nd. So it's Growlithe and Hisuian Growlithe. That would be in the showcase starting this coming Saturday, ending on Monday at 8 p.m. local time. And then we're going to get Timber and Conqueror. That basically Spotlight Hour right there. I mean, not Spotlight Hour, Community Day. Now, the 16th to the 17th, it would be Punkaboo and Gourgeist. The 20th to the 22nd, it would be Shumpert and Banette. The 26th, it would be Phantom, and that would be in it going on until the 28th. And then Gengar and Gastly will be on the 29th, and I believe that would end on the 31st. If memory serves it correctly. Gamerai, what's up? Then show to a live stream. Okay, backtracking to the rest of the events. And here's where things gonna get interesting right here. So, we got the Out to Play event that will start this coming. What this 27th? I think that's a Friday. That's actually a Friday. Yeah, no, that's Wednesday. My bad. But it will end on October 2nd, which is why it's mentioned here. And then there's going to be some kind of event. We don't know what it is. From October 5th to October 9th. Go Battle Weekend will be in the middle of that. From October 7th to October 8th. The Harvest Festival will be on October 12th to the 17th. Innocence Day will be on the 21st. And I forgot what the featured Pokemon will be on. Let me check the showcase. The 21st. The 21st. It looked like going to be Shumpert. So I'm thinking Innocence Day will involve Shumpert. And I just noticed that my gameplay is frozen again. So let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. So I got a pawn me on screen. So yeah, I believe Shumpert will be the featured Pokemon for that Innocence Day event. And then the big one, the biggest event of the year, that is not in person, that is the Halloween event. Part 1 will start on October 19th for the 26th. And then part 2 will be on the 26th to the 31st. And alongside part 2, it will be the Team Go Rocket Takeover event. And yeah, there you go with that. Now, there's more information that I purposely left out. But yeah, there you go with that. So, my question for you guys is this. And also, yes, it's also Squid's birthday month. It's also my cousin's birthday month. It's also my aunt's birthday month. There's a few people who have that birthday on that month of October. So, my question for you guys is this. Because let's be honest. The #1 event for the month of October is the Halloween event. I mean, come on now. We all know this. None of us are naive. The Halloween event is the #1 event for the month of October. But my question for you guys is this. Taking the Halloween events, part 1 and part 2, and putting them over there. They're out there crazy. We ain't talking about them. They're done so. It's over. What is the top October event that you're looking forward to the most? That's my question for you guys. And I'm gonna be honest. Well, actually, it comes down to two possible events. So that's my question for you guys. Out of all the events that are coming in the month of October, what event are you looking forward to the most? That is not the Halloween event. That is, let me repeat that. That is not the Halloween event. Which event are you guys looking forward to the most? So, and I will show you guys my thoughts on that. Let me see. Yes, October 13th is Holly's birthday. Yep. And then also Mystic 7 birthday is on the 17th. It's like 4 days apart from Holly. I don't remember if his on like his 4 days after or 4 days before. If it's 4 days before, then we talk about the 9th. But I think his on the 17th, if memory serves it correctly. And also, I know doing this, though, there are going to be 2 City Safaris events going on that month. And I'm going to let y'all know we'll get more of that later. We'll get more of that next. But again, I want to hear from you guys. What event, not the Halloween event rather, are you looking forward to the most in the month of October? Squid said the trademarked event. Yeah. Or Community Day. Community Day is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting if I do say so myself. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do right there. All right. Anybody else? Silver, Gamerai, whoever it is that is looking in the chat. What October event, not naming the Halloween event, are you looking forward to the most? That's my question for you guys. Oh, let's see. Let's exit out of there so I can get my hearts. I think I'm gonna get my Venusaur to best buddy the next day, actually. And then we're gonna do this one more time. All right, so there we go with that, and we are now Gucci. Let me see. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a shocker. She didn't rate anybody. Wow, okay. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. What event, not naming the Halloween event, are you looking forward to the most? That is my question for you guys at this moment in time. And I forgot to exit this battle right here. Alright, so we're gonna exit out of here. What else is there? So I just named a bunch. Oh, you did came in late. So let me see. We got the Out to Play event that will actually start this Wednesday, but ends on October the 2nd, which is a Monday. We got the Question Mark event, because we don't know what that is. That'll be on October 5th to the 9th. We got Gold Battle Weekend. That would be in the middle of that, between October 7th to October 8th. The Harvest Festival, which will be on October 12th to the 17th. And the Incense Day event, which will be on October 21st from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And then, of course, there's Community Day. That'll be on October 15th, which we think is going to be Timber Community Day on October 15th. In that Incense Day event, I believe the featured Pokemon will be Shumpet, based on the showcase schedule. So, out of all those events that I named, which one are you looking forward to the most? That is the question that I have for you guys. Squid said either the Question Mark event or Community Day. And we can talk about community. Let me see if I can get this spin. Yes, I can't get this. Oh, my bag is full. No! No, it's not Rupert Community Day. No. No. I literally just said, like, yo, it's going to be Timber Community Day. And I explained why it's going to be Timber Community Day. It's not going to be Rupert Community Day. Now, you saying, should we get a Rupert Community Day? I would say not yet. I would say not yet. I would say I would wait until the Ghetto Rupert is in the game. Since they already got Gen 9 Pokemon in the game and the Ghetto Rupert is a part of Gen 9, I would say wait until the Ghetto Rupert is in Pokemon Go. Then you can do a Rupert Community Day, because it would feature the regular Rupert and the Ghetto Rupert. So, that, I would say wait on that. I would say wait on the Rupert Community Day. So, okay, last Gamerai says Timber Community Day. So, let me take a look at my Timber collection. Timb. So, we're going to do that real quick. And then we're going to say shiny. So I do need one more to complete the family, so to speak. So I got the family collection. And the only way, right? Hold on. Let me double check these two real quick. Not that one. Yeah. So the only way you could get those shinies was by getting them in raids. So to get... Oh, guys, no. To get that Community Day would be huge. It would be really, really huge to get that in a Community Day form. So, That would be huge. I can see why some people would be looking forward to that, especially if it's Timber Community Day. And we think it's going to be Timber Community Day, so I'm not exactly shocked or surprised if it is, or I won't be surprised rather if it is Community Day, Timber Community Day rather. I can't talk right now. All right, so, but I had to go with the question mark. I had to go with the question mark because it could be anything. And let's take a look at the showcase again. So October 5th to the 9th. Let me find that list of showcases. So here it is. October 5th to the 9th. There's no showcase going on that weekend. None. Whereas we got the Harvest event, which is, when is that event again? The Harvest event is on the 12th to the 17th. And we know that, well, Timber and Conqueror, that's the Community Day. Punkable and Gorgas might be a part of it. A part of the Harvest event. So that's a possibility. But we truly have no clue what that is at the moment. But the question mark is a really big mystery right there. So I'm going to go with the question mark event. Like the event that's from the 5th to the 9th. We don't know what that is. We don't know what's going to be involved because there's no showcase that'll be going on at the time. Or that might be the question mark showcase. That might be this question mark showcase. So, very interesting right there, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. I want to blow by a number of these topics to get to that last topic. And that would be this one right here. City Safari event. So, I know, okay, so, well, like for example, I know Squid not going to any of them. I believe Silver not going to any, yeah, he's in Chicago. So, I believe he's not going to any of them as well. I'm not 100% sure where Gamer Right is located, nor do I know if he's going to any of them or not. But let's take a look at the City Safari events real quick. So we know there's going to be 2 this month. The first one will be in Seoul, South Korea, and that one will be on October 7th to the 8th, or not to the 8th, October 7th and October 8th. So that would be not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. And then I know the next one, which would be in Barcelona, Spain, that would be the weekend after that. And then the third one, and I believe it's going to be the final one of the year, will be in Mexico City. That would be in the first weekend of November, which is November 4th and 5th. And it's looking like, ladies and gentlemen, it is looking like that I will be going to the Mexico City one. So, I need it. Well, obviously, things will be confirmed and finalized this coming week. But with the way things are looking, it looks like I will be going to the Mexico City Safari event in November. And there's a lot of people who are going to be going. I'm not going to say who they all are because I don't think they publicly announced it yet. But it's going to be a major trip. Like a lot of people are going. We may be looking at a major group. Oh my God, excuse me. That would be good. Dang it. I'm a little bit cold, I'll be honest. There will be a major group, as I was saying. A major group that'll be going to that one. So, on that note, my question for you guys is this. If I'm wrong in saying that none of y'all are going to any of these, please let me know right now. Basically, are any of you considering going to any one of these 3 City Safaris events? So, let me take a look at the Pokemon that will be spawning there. Thank you, Script. So, in Seoul, outside of the Sensei style Oricorio, which, I mean, look, hold up. If I were to do ORIC, I mean, I got a number of those already when I was in Japan. So I'm good with that. And then that's pretty much the major thing that would be going on over there outside of the 3 unknowns. So we have unknown E, O, and S. And all 3 of those can be shiny. So if I were to, let me see. So I got the O. How about we put these in alphabetical order? There we go. I got the E. And I got the S. So this one doesn't really tickle my fancy, to say the least. You want to, but unless someone bless you for your birthday, you're not likely. Bruh. Squid, when your birthday again? When's your birthday again? Because, like, if somebody hook you up with that money, dog, you need to book your stuff as soon as possible. I'm letting you know right now. You need to book your stuff as soon as possible. But, yeah, not much going on with, for me, personally, with which is in South Korea. In terms of the spawns, the 5th. Oh, okay. You basically have a month. You wish you can go to Mexico so far. You do have family in Mexico. Well, see, they can fly you out, Silver. But the spawns for the Seoul South City Safari event doesn't really do much for me. All the shinies here, I've got. So it's like, with the exception of Skidoo, but Skidoo gonna be at all 3. So outside of Skidoo, nothing here really tickled my fancy. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. That Chinese food is starting to mess with me. Let's take a look at Barcelona. So Barcelona will be the weekend after. And then, let me see the spawns there. So, okay, I see B, C, and N. So let me see. I got B. I don't have C. And I do have N. I got 4 N's. So hopefully somebody go to Barcelona that'll know. Be like, yo, can I get a shiny C from you? And then outside of that, that's pretty much it. Everything else is like nothing too that exciting. But that unknown C is nice though. That unknown C, I will admit, it is nice. Now let's get to the one that I would be going to, more than likely. That would be Mexico City. So the spawns there would look like this. Unknown E shiny, I got that. Unknown M, I got that. And actually I got one saved for Brandy. And Unknown X, UBW, I do not have that. So I would be looking for that X. That X is going to be huge. And then Dusko Ran, the crown is going to be huge as well. And then Skidoo would be there as well. So yeah, those would be the main 3 things that I would be looking for. Now, I will be capturing as many, and of course the EVs. You know, the EVs going to be wearing that Safari Explorer hat. So I need to get as many of those shinies as I can. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I need to get 9 of those bad boys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I need to get 9 of those bad boys. And then of course, Axu? Let me see. AXEW? Hold on, let me double check something. AXEW. Yeah, that had a community day. Okay, I forgot. And then Rufflet. I think I good with the Rufflets. RUFFLET. Yeah, I'm good with the Rufflets. I'm really good with the Rufflets. So it's really gonna be to get as many Haluchas as I can. The Skidoo, I think that got, that is a 2 form because it got Skidoo and Go-Go. So yeah, gonna be those 2. The Duskos, I think that's 2 evolutions right there. So I need 2 of those. The Unknown X, and then of course 9 shiny EVs. So yeah, that's gonna be huge right there. So yeah, that's gonna be the main one for me right there. So there's that. But yeah, I figured like not many of you right are going to the City Safaris event, which sucks. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's gonna be some pretty exciting stuff regarding the City Safaris event. Now, let's get back to the October events. We got Shiny Guzzlord coming to the game. This shiny is nice. It's really, really dope. So yeah, Shiny Guzzlord will be in the game. It will be available for 2 weeks, and it's going to have 2 raid hours, which are on Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. And I may host the first raid hour. I don't know yet. I don't know. I may host Darkrai. Like, I may host Darkrai from home since I now got 2 gems. Where's Guzzlord at? Do I have a Honda? No, I have a 93s. I have 93s % IVs. So yeah, Guzzlord will be back, but its shiny form will be making its debut in the game. So my question for you guys is this. I know Guzzlord isn't exactly useful in raids. It got some play in PvP. Some, but not a lot. But it do got some play in PvP. So my question for you guys is this. Are you excited for Shiny Guzzlord coming to Pokemon Go? That's my question for you guys. I'm assuming the answer would be yes, but, you know. That's my question for you guys. Are you excited for for Shiny Guzzlord coming to Pokemon Go? That is my question for you guys right there. And while I'm waiting for you guys to answer this question, let me switch it back up here real quick. So, at some point this week, I'm going to open one of these boxes. It might be on Saturday. I'm going to open one of these boxes because once I get paid again, I will purposely get maybe 2 more of these boxes. But actually, I could place an order right now if I want to. But yeah, I will. This is, in case y'all can't see, this is Pokemon 151. This is the new set that just came out. And this is a big set. This is a really big set right here. So yeah, if y'all somewhere into Pokemon cards, this is the one right here. So yeah, y'all need a cop, assuming that y'all are able to. Let's get back over here. So, Shiny Guzzlord. Who's excited for Shiny Guzzlord? That is the question for you guys. Let me check something real quick. I'm going to get on Amazon real quick. And, oh, I'm about to say, what's in my cart? I'm like, oh, I know what that is. But that is the question for you guys. Do they still have it in stock? Oh, they do have it in stock, but not many. Not that many, though. Not enough Raiders near you, so no. So, I'm trying to think. Guzzlords. Let me look that up real quick. And I think I closed something. Yeah, I closed something out by mistake. Because I want to say, you need 2 to 3 to take this thing out. Like, it don't require like 4 or 5 or anything like that. Like a crazy amount. It memory serves it correctly. Let me see. So first off, it's double weak to fairy. So Mega Gardevoir will be key here. And then let me see. Oh, it says so. Look. It is possible to solo Guzzlord. It has been done without weather bonuses and XL Pokemon. Without XL Pokemon. Without needing to relobby by trainers armed with fairy types. So you basically need Gardevoir with Charm and Dazzling Gleam. Togekiss with Charm and Dazzling Gleam. Suckertree with Spark but Dazzling Gleam. Primarina with Charm and Moonblast. Zacian with what's that? Quick Attack and Play Rough. Granbull with Charm, Play Rough. Sylveon with Charm, Dazzling Gleam. Tapu Koko with Quick Attack, Dazzling Gleam. So it is possible to solo this thing. So you have to come up with a full fairy squad to do it. So taking a look at my fairy squad, it would look like this. So that's really for Master League, so I'm not going to change that. But yeah, Sylveon will be useful here. I got a Hundo maxed out, ready to go. We got this right here, the 98 Belgium. And I'm not going to put any Togepi candies, XLs on this. I may save it for the Hundo. I mean, a Shundo rather. Wait, do I have a Hundo? Actually, I think this is my Hundo. That is my Hundo. But I may save it for another Hundo. And a possible Shundo or one a really good shiny, something like that. Moving on, though. We got this one right here, another 98. We got a Hundo Gardevoir, which I will Mega Evolve. So there's that right there. And that is not powered up to the max, though. Let me see what would happen. 296, yeah. But that's fine right there. Then we got 98. We got Kira. Another 98. And then Xerneas, which is not listed. But I'm not sure about his moves, though. Let me take a look at his moves real quick. Elite Faster. Geomancy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got Geomancy now. So, yeah, it's different. It got Geomancy. And then it got Moonblast. So, Geomancy, Moonblast, Xerneas. So, that would be the play. Yeah, and then again, so when I read this, when was this posted? This was posted November last year. The fairy types have gotten better now. So it's possible to solo this thing. Or like if you can just find one person, then you can do it. And even though I'm not encouraging this, but like if you have like, you know, then yeah. There you go. You fall for level. Look. As long as you're level 40, because it even says so here, you don't have to have XL Pokemon. You do not have to have XL Pokemon. XL Pokemon are like level 41 and higher. So, and again, that was back in November 2022. This was last year. So, if you are level 40, and you have your Pokemon, fairy type Pokemon at level 40, at the very least, you should be straight to solo this thing. I'm going to try to solo it. So yeah, you're going to be pretty excited. I'm going to be driving around by myself like, yeah, I don't need anybody. I'm going to be soloing this bad boy. Especially since I'm level 50. I got some powered up fairy types. It's going to be a wrap. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. And then eventually I'm going to get that shiny. Eventually I'm going to get that shiny. Okay, there you go with that. All right, I'm about to place an order for another box. I don't have enough money to do 2 boxes. So I'm just going to do 1. There we go. All right, let's get out of here real quick. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, wow. They don't have it. Boo. Okay, never mind. Boo. Oh, you know what? Let me do this too. So yeah, that's the So there you go with that. Let me see. Let me do something real quick. Look, I'm getting on GameStop now. Oh no, ship to home. Let's do ship to home. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. So yeah. So I take it that everybody's pretty much excited about it. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on down to Grubbin Community Day. So this past Saturday was Grubbin Community Day. So yeah, I'm expecting to get some interaction for you guys for this one. Grubbin Community Day. This past Saturday. So my question for you guys is pretty much this. How many shiny Grubbins did you get? You will see how many I got in tomorrow's video. So yes, I will make a video on my Grubbin Community Day. That will be released tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Some interesting stuff happened for me with that event. So you do not want to get or miss out on that. And actually, I think I may order 2. Because I get like 5% off. Let me double check real quick. Let me see. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to apply that. And then we're going to do the PayPal thing. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. How many shiny Grubbins did you all get? That is the question. Well, we could play it safe and split it. Let's split it. 55. Oh, they won't do it like. Oh wow, okay, they won't do it like that, huh? So that's my question for you guys. So Game Right, and I'm assuming in Squid case he gonna do a video on his as well. So he probably won't say how many shiny Grubbins he got. So I'm assuming that's what Squid's gonna do. He's not gonna say. But for everybody else, how many shiny Grubbins did y'all get? That is my question for you guys. You know what? Let's just do the credit, whatever. That is the question. Now, what am I being? I'm about to say. Okay, I'm about to say shit. Whoa, that's 20. Oh, heck no. Hold up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Can we back up? I don't want to do that now. I rather pick it up. I rather pick it up. You forgot about. That's a new shiny. How you forget about it? What the heck? That's crazy. You forgot about it? Wow, that's a brand new shiny. Yo, JVB, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Marcos, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Okay, you got 2 playing from home? Oh, okay, okay. Let me see. I don't know why it says free over $79. Unless one item has to be $79, which is stupid, not the whole thing. So if that's the case, then delivery tomorrow. Delivery tomorrow. Okay, I pick it up at a store. Don't mind me. I'm just like, ooh, we go to Fairlane. Let's go to the mall. Okay, proceed to checkout. Okay, so yeah, that's my question. Yo, JVB, did you do Grubbin Community Day yesterday? That is the question. What's going on here? Oh, okay, that one. Adulting ruins, yeah. Yep, okay, I can see that. That makes sense. I'm like, what the heck? You forgot. I mean, I was kind of adulting today, which is why I couldn't go out and do Zapdos raids. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's remove this. Okay, hold up. I messed up here. There we go. And then we're going to do this. There we go. Now we in business. Now, if I were to select this, there we go. Now we talking. I'm like, hold up, something right here. Okay. All right. So yeah, back to this. So again, I can't say. Oh yeah, Silver, you got 20 shinies. Nice, nice, nice. I think you said that in my live stream on T-Rich yesterday, last night actually. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, let's do this instead. Okay, so now this going to ship to my house instead of me going out to pick it up, and it's free. Shipping is free now. Okay, cool. I'm about to say this don't look right. We're gonna change that payment. We want PayPal or more pay later options. Oh, I could do Zip. Yeah, let's do Zip. Okay, that's lame. Okay, let's do Calera. Look, I'm shopping while I'm live streaming. 32 shinies plus 2 shiny points and a shiny smoocher. Oh wow, you just revealed your next video. Okay. That was unexpected. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's nice though. What's up? What's up? That's my phone notification. Dang it. I didn't see all the numbers. There we go. Alright. We're gonna agree and continue. Now let me see, what options do they have? Interest free. Pay. No, let's do pay in 2. Oh, pay it in 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We can do that. That's fine. Alright, so I just ordered me 2 more boxes of this. And it just fell. Wow, I packed the thing and the thing fell. Let's just put it right here then. Alright. So yeah, that was Grubby Community Day. So I should ask y'all took part in any showcases. Oh, okay, cool. So the order went through, so we are Gucci. We are all set. So I ordered 2 more of these, but this one is coming from GameStop this time. So that's what's up. All right, so there you go with that. Let's move on to the next topic, which is that right there. So I have done, I want to say a grand total of 1 Shadow Zapdos raid. Because raiding and pretty much raiding in the Metro Detroit area is like almost dead. So there's that. Now here's the thing. In October, here's one of the things that I did not mention on purpose, that is, at the beginning when we talk about October events. Shadow Zapdos is going to be replaced with Shadow Moltres next month. So I'm assuming this will start next week Sunday. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming it will start next week Sunday. If it does not start next week Sunday, then it will start the same weekend as Seoul City Safari event. So that's my guess. That's my theory. So either it will start next week Sunday or the weekend after. So my question for you guys is this: knowing that, do you have a shiny Shadow Zapdos already? And I can just answer this right now. At the moment, I do not. I do not. First of all, I haven't been out raiding for it like that. And then for 2, doing Grub and Community Day, only 1 spawn at the area that I was at. So that was an issue right there. So my question for you guys is this: do any of you guys and gals have a shiny Shadow Zapdos? Have you been trying to get one? That's another question to ask. Have you been trying to get one? So there's that as well. James, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. James, are you in Mexico? James, are you in Mexico? And if you are not in Mexico, are you going to the City Safari event in Mexico? That is my question. And I may do something special for October's Community Day event. I may go to a new spot. I don't know. I gotta check something before I commit to that. I gotta check a few things before I commit to that. Or I may hold off on doing that till next year. But yeah. Yeah, I got some plans in the works. But yeah, the question is, chat, have any of you guys got a shiny Shadow Zapdos? Have y'all been doing Shadow Zapdos raids? So that is the question that I have for you guys. And again, I think my Discord went off. And again, I think I only done one. I could be wrong on that, but I think I only done one. So, and I was unsuccessful. No, I did more than one. I just don't remember where I was at when I did the other ones, though. I don't remember where I was at when I did the other ones. So it's September. So there was no event in September. I don't remember where I was at. Nah, you just was watching Friday after next clips. What the heck? Okay, Gamer say no. James, like Shadow Zapdos has been out for this whole entire month. It's just been out every weekend. You wasn't watching Friday after next clips all weekend, like every September weekend. And first of all, Friday after next, that's the worst out of the three. That's the worst out of the three. Where was I at? I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? There was that one event, that one field research event. I forgot. That was garbage. And we'll talk about that in a second too. So it was actually doing that event. That's when I did some of those raids. I didn't get a shiny. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember now. Okay. Now I remember now. So this Saturday, I feel like something else is happening this Saturday. I need to double check and see what's happening this Saturday, but I'm gonna try to go out to my usual raid spot, my new raid spot, to see if I can get a shiny Shadow Zapdos. You did a Shadow Zapdos raid, but you could not defeat it. You like all three though? I mean, yeah, all three are good. Silver said no. Like, don't get me wrong, all three are good, but like in terms of the best to the worst, it's how they were released. Friday, the first one was the best one. Next Friday was the second best. And then Friday after next was the worst one out of three. Like, there were talks about them working on the fourth one, but with what's his face passing and Chris Tucker being wishy-washy about it, I don't think a fourth Friday is going to come out, or going to happen rather. So, and this is one of the things that annoys me about the whole rating system, especially when it comes to the shadow raids. You can't defeat it by yourself. Tier 5s, nope. Tier 3s, if you use a Purify Gem, which to me is a race, unless it's like a really good Tier 3 Shadow Raid. But outside that, it's a race to use a Purify Gem. So you can't defeat it unless you use a Purify Gem. Tier 3. Tier 1s, those are easy. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, you are in Mexico. So, that response was for you. So what that means? What does that mean? Was that a yes or a no? You just said, oh, you said no. Okay, so you're not in Mexico. Okay, never mind. I thought you were for a second, but yeah, I don't know. Like for these raid bosses, well, it might be possible to do it with 3, but all 3 needs to be using Purified Gems, and they all have to have super effective Pokemon. So for this, it would be Rock. Really, that would be the only one. Rock and maybe Ice. But so yeah. And it sucks because I understand them wanting people to go out and hang with the community and all that crap. But the problem is when you are in a community that don't have a lot of Pokemon Go players, or they just stop going out and playing, you don't have much of a community to raid with. So that's why I said, like, Metro Detroit area, raiding for the most part is dead. I'm not sure y'all can hear my ice machine. If y'all can hear my ice machine, let me know and I'll cut it off real quick. But raiding for the most part is dead. So with these shadow raids, what makes it worse is, for some dumb reason, they put a limit on how many purified gems you can have, which is 10 to 12. And they put a limit on how many you can use per raid, which is 5. And I'm like, why is there a limit with these purified gems? There should be no limit. You should be able to collect as many as you can. You should be able to use as many as you can. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. If they say so more people can go out and raid, I'm like, then people ain't gonna do it. Just flat out, people are not gonna do it. So to me, like, the new raid thing for the most part is a fail in my opinion. Even though if you were to go to like a Tokyo or Osaka where people play Pokemon Go out there, oh, that's different. But like if you're in the Metro Detroit area or maybe like some low town, and even some metro cities, like some metro downtown cities, that's not the case. Like not every city is Tokyo or San Francisco, wherever. So you heard it, but only because I said something. Oh, okay. Because I said something. Okay, either way I cut it off though. I was wondering y'all hear tonight. Alright, cool. But yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. So hopefully I can go out this Saturday and see if we can get some raids in. And hope I can get a shiny shadow. I so far got 2 shiny shadows from raids. I got a shiny shadow Mewtwo, 2 of them actually. And while I was in Osaka, I got a shiny shadow Articuno, which was really, really dope. Oh, can I swing down here? Can I drift? No, they won't let me drift down further than that. But let me find out Articuno. A-R-T-I. Let me see. Should be down here somewhere. There it is. And I was in Osaka, Japan when that happened. In the middle of Go Fest Osaka. I wasn't at the event. I was at my hotel room. I'm not a hotel room. I was at the hotel eating breakfast. And I saw there was a raid nearby. I'm like, okay, yo, go man aside. I'll be right back. I was outside in my PJs. And I did the raid. And I got the shiny. And I was freaking out. So yeah. That was fun. That was fun. But yeah, not every city is Japan or you know it's Osaka or Tokyo or whatever. Nah, you ain't gonna find people raiding like crazy. Nah, that's not how that works. So they pretty much messed that up in my opinion. All right, let's move on now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam, right here. What? Plus it's getting cold, so people really ain't finna be going out playing. I mean, yeah, there's that too. Like the one thing about, well, okay, so while I mostly agree with it, with that point, but here's why I mostly agree with it. Well, it is. Well, there's a lot of reasons why I mean, it's not a fully agree. I don't fully agree with it, but I mostly agree with it, and here's why. To counteract that, one. It's September, so it's not technically cold yet, because people haven't been going out raiding all year long ever since they changed that. You know, really since COVID, and then ever since they made that stupid raid change, people haven't been going out raiding like that. So that was in April, like late April, early May. So this has been a thing even when it was warm in the northern hemisphere, which brings me to another point. In the southern hemisphere, it's getting warmer. It's the northern hemisphere where it's getting colder. So there's that. And then you can just be in your car and raid. So that's no big deal. But at the same time, people just ain't going out. For whatever reason. Like, part of it is because, well, I mean, like I said, they just not going out. And then less people are going to be going out because it's going to be cold in the northern hemisphere. And then, you know, you got to deal with the snow and all that crap. So yeah, it's just terrible. It's terrible. The raid system needs to be changed. Well, I understand, like, again, trying to get people to go out, but like, you can't just force people to go out. That's the thing. You can't just force people to go out. They're gonna be like, no, screw that, I'm gonna stay in. And the people who do want to go out and do raids, they're gonna get punished for it because they made the raid bosses harder to do. Well, these shadow raids harder to do. They won't be able to do it. So it's like, okay, if nobody's going out and I can't beat this thing by myself, then why should I go out? And then more people stay home. So, again, it's not everywhere again. You know, Tokyo, they flourishing with that. Osaka, they flourishing with that. Kyoto, they flourishing with that. But, you know, like, that's Kyoto. That's Tokyo. You know, that's not Detroit. You know, that's not Dearborn. So, it is what it is. All right, let's move on to September. So, let me give you guys the events that has happened so far this month in September. So what I want to know for you guys is this: what was the best month? I mean, the best event for this month. So we had an Padian Adventure, and then we had the Ultra Live Padian Adventure, which is like a part 2, so to speak. We had Oddest Recess Day. I'll get more on that in a second. And then we had the Psychic Spectacular event, which for me ended already, by the way. And then this coming weekend, this coming week rather, starting on Wednesday, it will be the Out to Play event. And then the last day of the month, we will get the Azure Hatch Day event as well. So we haven't done those last two. So basically, out of the 4 that we got so far, so a Paidean Adventure, Ultra Unlocked Paidean, which is basically part 2. I just researched that. Oh, and I almost forgot. Community Day Classic with Charmander, which was on September the 2nd. And then this past weekend's Grubbin's Community Day event. So out of those 6 events, which event was the best for this month so far? Gamer, I said tragic. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. Out of those 6 events, what was the best September event for you? That is my question. I got a notification on Twitch. Oh, okay, that's what's going on there. Oh, see, now I can say it because we passed that 5-minute point. We like an hour into the stream, so yeah, we passed that point. So that is my. Oh, you know what? I may do something. I may snipe a code. I think I'm gonna snipe a code. It's gonna be funny. But yeah, that's my question. Square, don't say anything. Square, don't say anything. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. What was the best September event for the, in Pokemon Go? That's my question for you guys. Okay, this code had been sitting here for the longest. So, if I had to pick, right? Why my controller? I'm about to say, why my controller ain't doing this thing? If I had to pick an event for the month of September, I'm going to have to say the Ultra Unlocked Part 2. I'm going to have to say Part 2. For me, I have to say the Ultra Unlocked Part 2. That's the event that I am going to pick. And then I got a 2-part question for you guys as well involving that. So yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What event in the month of September you consider to be the best so far? Because there's 2 more events coming up for this month. And I'm going to get to those 2 in a second. But first, I'm going to hear from you guys. What do you consider to be, what do you think was the best event for the month of September? So again, my answer is the Paidean Adventure event, the Part 2 version. And if y'all want a refresher on what was a part of each event, say so in the chat. And I'll let y'all know what they are rather. Let me see. See, I'm about to snipe a code on Pokemon Scarlet. I got Pokemon Scarlet open right now. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see. So we're gonna say blah, 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 and blah. All right. This is gonna be hilarious. Hey, Squid, what sandwich is she doing? Squid, what sandwich she doing? Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. But yeah, so that's my favorite event. Now, my next question is this. Let me get that list up again. My next question is this. With the Azure Hatch Day event coming up, because it's funny, and this rock. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to figure out what's a good rock type to look up. So with Azure Hatch Day coming up and the Out to Play event coming up, do you think one of those 2 events will take over as the best event for the month of September? For me, it's that Out to Play is going to be really close. It's going to be really, really close. But I have to say no. Because we got new Gen 9 Pokemon, new shinies that came out with it. So I have to say no. It's going to be close because you know, they talk about the routes going to be improved. More Kecleon spawns, which means more chance to get a shiny Kecleon. And we're going to get new shinies in the form of Hisuian Growler. But the fact that you can only get Hisuian Growler from hatching eggs and doing field research tasks is not in the route. And maybe from the what is it? The time research, the field not serious special research. I'm like, no. It's close, but it's not quite. I truly believe that the part 2 Paidean Adventure thing was the best event for the month of September. And it will be the best event for the month of September. So that's what I think in regards to that. Now, we're going to get from the best event of the month to the depends on the weather. What do you mean depends on the weather? Are you talking about if you're going to play it or not? If you're going to play it or not? But let's move on from the best September event to the worst September event. And I'm just not like, y'all can agree with me, y'all can disagree with me when I'm about to say the following. But if y'all see my video that I done on this event, y'all should know what it is. The worst event of the month of September and possibly the worst event of the year. I don't know what the recipe is, so I'm gonna drop in some tofu. I mean, not tofu, rice. Oh, and then shoot. Where's Drew? Oh, mayonnaise, okay. Oh God, excuse me. So, the worst event is going to be the Oddest Research Day event. That is the worst event for the month of September. I already gave y'all my thoughts on that in the video, but I'll repeat myself in case y'all didn't see it. So for starters, how they brought us the news on the event, right? How they brought the news on the event, they made it look like oddities were going to appear in the route. None of them did, with the exception for me and for a lot of people. And for me, they only appear from a what's that thing called? A lower module. So there's that. And then I maybe because I wasn't checking, but there wasn't. I didn't get any sunstones, but I'm not really concerned with that. Cause I don't need any sunstones. There's that. And then a Carablast was spawning like crazy, but I wasn't tripping about that because that could have been shiny. There was not a lot of field research tasks dedicated to the event. A lot of people said that. About 55 to 65% of the field research tasks that you got from Pokestops were based on the event. And then the rest was like just regular field research tasks. The entire event was dumb. In my opinion, it was stupid. It was poorly executed. It was the worst event of the month. And quite frankly, it might have been the worst event of the year. Oddest Research Day, again, might have been the worst event of the year. I'm not joking. I am dead serious. So, let me see. Rock types. And then we're going to say game 8, I think. That's what we want. Yes. We're not best rock types. We don't want best rock types. We want rock types. Okay. So, in my opinion, that's the worst. Like that's the worst. Like, there's no other event in the month of September that was worse than that. Like, that was terrible. That was downright terrible. It was horrible. Oh, Carbine. We can look up Carbine. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. Just flat out horrible. So, there you go with that. If y'all agree, let me know in the chat. If y'all disagree, then name an event that was worse than that, in your opinion. So, I'm going to look up where Carbine spawns. And then I'll let y'all do your thing and see. I mean, you know, and tell me what event was worse than that. Oh, who is this? This is. Oh, okay. So we can. No. Get this one up. Okay, there we go. So, but yeah, that Oddest Research Day event was terrible. It was terrible. Just straight up terrible. Oddest is not exactly exciting. So, my thing about Oddest is this. Let me take a look at Oddest real quick. So, ODDISH and shiny. Oddist got a good shiny fan line. Like shiny Oddist, the only thing that's new is like the top is the color of the top is different. That's it. But after that, once you get to Gloom and then Vileplume and Blossom, yeah, those are some great shinies in my opinion. Those are some great shinies. But oh my gosh. But and you know, and like so, but at the same time, in Pokemon Go, Oddist doesn't have much use in the game. So I can understand why people won't be that excited about Oddist unless your name is Training Tips or something who like grass types. But outside of that, so yeah. I mean, that's all I gotta say about Oddist. I was one of those caves joints. But yeah. So, but nevertheless, it sounds like GameRite agrees with me when I said, you know, that Oddist Research Day event was like the worst event of the month. I mean, like that event was bad in my opinion. Like I think I got either 2 or 3 shinies on that day. I don't remember how many I got, but it was still bad, and I didn't need any more. Cause I have a bunch already, but nevertheless, it's still bad. Like it's still straight up bad. So, where do Carbink spawn? So, yeah, with that out there, I'm still looking for this Carbink. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the final topic of the night. And that would be this. So, the Wayfarer controversy. So, who have heard of the Wayfarer controversy? Who knows what's going on with Wayfarer? If you don't know what's going on with Wayfarer, I will explain it. And I did a video on this as well. But in case you don't, you know. So if you haven't heard about the Wayfarer controversy, if you don't know what Wayfarer is, I will explain that one to the best of my ability. So, yeah, that's my question for you guys. Who here have heard about the Wayfarer controversy? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Where? Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is. It won't be up here. It would be. Where's that mountain? Yeah, where's that mountain? Oh, shoot. I have a brain fart. Where is that mountain? But, so what's going on with the Wayfarer thing? I'll explain that real quick. So what's going on with Wayfarer is this. Maybe it's right here. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. It's right here. So what's going on here is this. There has been a issue where if you submit a Pokestop, right? If you make a Pokestop submission on Wayfarer, and whoever reviews it, whether it's an automatic computer or an actual person, whether it's somebody, Wayfarer staff, or a volunteer or whoever, if they deem that your submission is against TOS, is not pure, is not wholesome, is not clean, you know, there's something explicit about it, or whatever the case may be, not only will they reject the submission, but they will suspend your Wayfarer account and your Pokemon Go account for 30 days. And that is a first offense. That's the first offense. And see what they say. Isn't that streamer that got punched out in Japan? They got wait, no. Wayfarer is like, what do you call Wayfarer? It's not a person. First of all, it's not a person. So Wayfarer is not a person. Okay, hold on. I don't know where this thing is. Squid, where is Carbink? Where is Carbink? Pokemon Go Ed 10K Taiwan. Oh, you got shiny Taiwan? Nice. Okay. Let me see. Where's this thing at? So you go to Crystal Pool and then what? Oh, okay. So so I was right. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, and I heard about it. Who did I hear about it from? So I heard a little bit about it from Lando Alpha. And I was like, okay, it's not, okay. They just not accepting new Pokestops. And that's how I took it as. And then I saw a Zionix video where he pointed out, hey, people are getting banned for this. And he showed off a Twitter post of somebody who got banned. And I'm like, oh, snap, this is actually serious. So I did a video on it, and there was a lot of issues with it. There was a lot of back and forth going about it. So let me see something real quick, and then I will show you guys some stuff that went down on Twitter. Oh, is it here? Okay. So we're gonna go in here, and then I think it's right here. Okay, hold on. Let me see. And then you go down here. Oh, wait, that's the water, though. Okay, here's a card bank right here. Okay, cool. Okay, that's not shiny. I was just want to make sure that was shiny or not. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops, I think I went the wrong way. But, yeah, I went the wrong way. So we're going to go right here. And then we're going to do this. All right, let's switch on over to... Let me find the tweet real quick for you guys. So we're going to go over here real quick. And actually, let me find Zonic's video as well, because he referenced the tweets. Wait a minute! Oh, I thought that was a shiny. Oh, man, I think I passed up on a shiny. I don't know. But, nevertheless, let me get on Twitter for you guys real quick, and let me look up Wayfarer. And then I will show y'all the tweets that went down involving this whole situation. Oh, hello. Let me see. Let me find his original tweet. Because, yeah, this is interesting as well. Okay. So, there's a lot of back and forth going on with this one. Let me move this over here, actually. And then, what's that dude name? His name was Greenbee. I think that was his name. Yes, Greenbee V. That's his name. So, let me find his... posts. Let me find his original post, because he's the one who was a victim of it. Okay, here it is. So let's switch on over to where you at? Oh, we gotta go back some, and then we're gonna do this right here. So we're gonna switch over here and ignore this layout, cause I was not expected to get on this display, but here it is right here. So here's the tweet. So here's what happened. About a month ago, his account got suspended. He had no clue why he got suspended. And then it was about the Pokestop. So check this out. He received the email saying that they confirmed from somebody named Jaden. They confirmed that he has been submitting notifications that do not meet their criteria. As a result of this violation, his Wayfarer and Pokemon Go accounts has been suspended for 30 days. So his suspension is almost up, but they still suspended nevertheless. And in the top zone, we recommend you review the raid spot criteria, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So he responded with this. He basically said the following: the last 2 days. So this was posted on the 31st, by the way, August. The last 2 days, he saw a lot of Pokestops disappear from the game. He believed those spots are actually a valid submission under the criteria, hiking, trails, and markers. During the last Wayfarer challenge, he was an active reviewer, and his community noticed stop requests were getting accepted faster than usual. they linked this to a very successful challenge. Their community is about 300 players, not all as active. Only a few of them know how to request and review stops. They asked the whole community to send them locations of stops that are eligible for a nomination. In their village, they have all kinds of sports activities in one place, soccer, tennis, whatever. Around those fields is a track that is known as the 3-kilometer route. It actually is 2 to 3 kilometers long. All of this track are also outside sporting equipment. This track has a trail marker every 50 meters. As he lived closest to the track, he got assigned to request those stops. He started with the start marker. I'm assuming it says marker. Yeah, with start. And you see the picture right here. It literally says start. He did not request all tiles of the same name. He requested about 3 or 4 a day and kept some days in between requesting. He noticed that a fellow Pokémon Go trainer who is not active in that community Discord also started to request some of those tiles. More and more got excited, and the community was very happy with all those stops on a popular location. People were meeting up to walk the full track. Here we go right here. Continue on. He fully agreed that all stops should be removed from the game. They have stops from bus stops, General Electric boxes, a BQQ. I don't know what that is, and even someone's toilet. It would be great if those stops can get removed. However, he thinks an exercise track with trail markers are a great addition to the game. As proof that those tiles are actually in the road, he took a selfie with one of those marks. And then he said if this is not the case, then he's very sorry, and he honestly didn't realize that this was a violation. He just wanted to help their community by nominating valid submissions. He would have never done it if it would cause his account any harm. And then basically asked to get his account restored. And he basically said he would never ever request a Pokestop again to avoid losing his account. Now, he sent that as a reply to them, and here's what they said. So basically, this is from Kevin this time. This is all on the same day, August 31st. As per their policy, they will not be able to provide any specific information related to this ban. So basically, even though his accounts got banned, they can't tell him why. They can't go into full details why. Continuing on, they have thoroughly reviewed his submissions and found that he has been submitting nominations that do not meet their criteria. As a result, they had notified him about it after their investigation, and then basically nothing's changed. So basically his account stays suspended. Yes, apparently somebody's toilet. So moving on, and then we got this fiasco right here from Ray Spotter Podcast, who is more or less either the same thing or related to in some way, shape, or form as the Lord of Podcast. But check this out. They said the Ray Fair team announced a while back that they will start to suspend game accounts for egregious or repeated violations of the Ray Fair rules. Which, okay, the repeated violation, that don't apply here because he literally said this was his first offense. He literally said that. I forgot where this at. But he literally says that this was his first offense. So, but backtrack here. Ooh, I did see something interesting though. I'll get through that in a second. This is an excellent example of just because other people are doing it doesn't mean it's okay. And just because it's in the game doesn't make it eligible. That makes no sense to me. Like, how is this an example of that? Past positive activity doesn't preclude, I don't know what that word is. Users from repercussions for abuse of the system. However, if they feel they were banned correctly, they can file appeal through the support page. They will say this, they are very thorough with their investigation, so they suspect there's more to this story. So, okay, now let's backtrack to something real quick that I saw. I think it was in, where's that tweet? Let me see. Let me find that tweet. There's this one tweet that I saw. Oh, here it is. I was looking at this whole time. How many of these markers did you submit? It's a route with 46 tiles. Some of them are in a location where other stops are active. I guess he submitted 30 of them. Okay. Let's see. So what I think happened is this. With his account specifically. Well, and then hold up. Before I get to that, I'm not going to explain that. Here's what we're going to get to. So now what we're going to do is this. We're going to go. I'm going to backtrack some more. We're going to go Where are you? Here. Because Zion had posted a video, he tweeted it or whatever. And then here's what this person said. So this person said they're one of the Wayfarer ambassadors. He helped Niantic design the anti-abuse system for Wayfarer. There is a large amount of incorrect assumptions and misinformation in this video. He'd love to chat with Zionic about it sometime to clear that up. Feel free to reach out. So he's like, okay, what information that be? Again, he's going from the post that he's seen. So let me see. He posted like a really long explanation about this real quick. Let's go to his page real quick. So let me find the post real quick for you guys. So let me see. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it right here. So this was like a the thread. There are unfortunately a lot of misconceptions in the video by Zonic. You know, he said he's a Wayfarer ambassador, an unpaid volunteer. That's the keywords right here, ladies and gentlemen. Unpaid volunteer, not an employee. Keywords. And he helped Niantic create the new Wayfarer anti-abuse policy. So let's clear some of these misconceptions. And then this is a thread. So full disclosure, ambassadors have regular meetings, convos with Niantic to give feedback, escalate issues, and test, refine new features. We see privileged information, and he's under an NDA as a result. He's not forced to say good things about Niantic. So obviously, I can relate. I can relate to that. Let's continue on. There are some details that he cannot discuss or is uncomfortable discussing, which is interesting. For this thread, that will mainly apply to some specific details of the punishment system. If publicized, this info will only help. It will only help abusers avoid punishment and detection. But at the same time, if they were to publicize it, it will also educate people on what not to do when it comes to submitting Pokestops. But let's continue on. Zion's video starts by talking about the 30-day suspension of Green Bee. Notably, Zionic shows an example of raid spot submitted by Green Bee that is a trail marker that he called a route. Okay, I don't know about the last part. That's irrelevant. I didn't see any. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did in Twitter. I don't know. But let's continue on. Punishment related to Pokemon Go routes and Wayfarer's abuse are not connected. Okay, that makes sense. The Pokemon Go team handle routes, which also makes sense. The Wayfarer team handle Wayfarer, which also makes sense. Okay, let's continue on because that's not irrelevant here. We Wayfarer ambassadors actually spoke with Niantic about the claims that Green BV made several weeks ago when this story started making the rounds on certain websites. We wanted to make sure that the claims of an unfair ban were not true. We were essentially told that both the Wayfarer and Pokemon Go teams reviewed the situation and that a suspension was deemed justified. We were given some additional details that he cannot share to quell their own skepticism. In his opinion, the suspension was fair. As stated in an underlying portion of the new punishment policy, this policy may provide offenders with... Okay, we basically said that, repeating himself there. Having seen the inner workings of how the system works, which he cannot share, and knowing that Niantic skipped past a warning, he can assure us this means that they are talking about a significant number of raid spots that were determined to be abused, not just one or even a few. Furthermore, Green BV is located in the Netherlands, which recently was subject to a Wayfarer abuse botnet, where certain individuals were utilizing bots to accept basically any Wayfarer notification that was submitted. They admitted in one of their comments that they were submitted when notifications were going fast, aka when the abusive botnet were active. Perhaps malice was not intent, but it's hard to know for sure without seeing all of the person's submissions. This is not the only case of this. Another user, again from the Netherlands, had a similar experience receiving a 30-day ban and posted to Reddit. However, this person then later admitted that they did in fact submit a number of ineligible notifications. Wow, okay. Keeping all this in mind, remember that this person only... Okay, we're going to skip that part. So, oh, it's only a 30-day ban. It's no big deal. No, that's irrelevant. If he was unfairly banned, he shouldn't have been banned to begin with. That's the whole point. Zana then discussed why he believes punishment should be isolated to Wayfarer accounts. For many years, that was the case, and unfortunately, it was incredibly unsuccessful at preventing abuse. A search for abuse on the Wayfarer forum will showcase this. And why should we do that? Well, we just want to submit it and go. But moving on. The main issue is that most of the people abusing Wayfarer are only doing so for the Pokestops they gain in Pokemon Go. And I'm like, that's the whole purpose of getting the Pokestops, for you to gain something. Moving on. The two are inherently connected. People who abuse Wayfarer don't gain anything within Wayfarer for doing so. Okay, that might be true. It also revolves around the individual games. Sonic then goes into the case of Running Cat's 30-day suspension, which I'm not going to talk about here, because it was basically this person tried to submit a Pokestop of, a Piplup on top of a mailbox, a Japanese mailbox. And not only was that not accepted, but Running Cat got a 30-day suspension because of that. Again, and he was not in the Netherlands, by the way, remember says correctly. Moving on. Instead, Sonic pivots to the part of the policy that abuse can be punished retroactively for up to a year, claiming that it is unfair. He also asserts that 335 in the video that the system flags these notifications. This is untrue. These reports were community reported and reviewed by humans. Okay, that's good. Due to the nature of Wayfarer's reviews, nominations often take months or years to get approved. And then the abuse still needs to be discovered, which can take additional months. It can also take time to establish a pattern of abuse in order to distinguish ignorance from malice. At 419, Sonic plays devil advocate and claims someone could submit a picture of a Pokestop as, okay, we're going to skip that one because he agreed with him about playing devil advocate, telling us why the rules are this or whatever. I think we can all agree that spoofers should be banned when they fake their locations to bring themselves to the Pokestops. Participating in Wayfarer abuse to bring fake Pokestops to yourself is really no different. There's no reason they shouldn't be punished similarity. A key issue with Sonic's video is the lack of reviewing the entire policy he was criticizing. The only part that was reviewed was a screenshot from one of the abuser's own tweets. Little effort was made to seek a better understanding or to fact check the claims being made. The video does a lot of fear-mongering, claiming that if you interact with Wayfarer and submit even one thing against criteria, that you can get banned instantly. Again, this is not true, although a pattern of this might get you a warning or suspension. Zani pointed to the fact that there is a lot of gray area in what is and what isn't editable, and this is very true. However, anyone who has attempted to report abuse before will tell you that as a result, it's often very difficult to get Niantic to actually take action on abuse. At the end of the day, the majority of players are utilizing Wayfarer without issues because they are simply following the criteria. There are tons of misconceptions about what is eligible, and then obviously you can read it there, blah, blah, blah. The policy is mainly to focus on high-impact abuse types such as botting, voting rights, Wayfarers clustering, harassment, etc. The average good intentional players is unlikely to be impacted by this policy if they are following Niantic's criteria. These edge cases are not in the norm. Okay, so there you go with that. And then gave his little outro. And then Spilletrin, who I actually met in person in 2018, cool dude by the way, where he said, and I quote, "Thanks for the insight. This makes Niantic's fear-mongering even more justified to me. Green BV seemed like a genuine person that obviously got caught in the crossfire because he's from the Netherlands and other people were doing shady stuff there." So, and then let's see, moving on, jumping straight to the 30-day ban for doing free labor, which is true. Because remember I said, this dude is a volunteer. He's not an employee, unpaid volunteer. So again, jumping straight to a 30-day ban for doing free labor for Niantic is absolutely crazy. Humans makes mistakes. Niantic being the prime example for that, since they can't launch a single event without errors. Make a few mistakes on Wayfarer and you lose your Pokemon Go account? No thanks. Niantic have a long history of banning the wrong people, and the streak continues. Instead of paying or rewarding people for their work, they lose access to their Pokemon Go account. This thread is the best advertisement for not ever using Wayfarer ever. Which, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I also love this part, doing so for the Pokestops they gain in Pokemon Go. Of course, people are using Wayfarer for Pokemon Go. It's Niantic's only real success. It's not like people wake up and say, "Oh, what a wonderful day to do free labor in Wayfarer just for fun," which is true. And then He actually responded saying there are actually a lot of people, myself included, who spend more time engaging Wayfarer than playing these games. And I'm like, right, y'all not getting paid for it, but okay. Most Pokemon Go players aren't spending hours reviewing the stops that they end up benefiting from, but they sure do spam ineligible and abusive submissions. Which led to this. Yeah, this kind of prejudice is exactly what is needed right now, especially coming from a Wayfarer ambassador and community leader. Most Pokemon Go players, they sure do spam ineligible and abusive submissions. Absolutely out of touch, which I agree. I was expecting you to pull out the card that actually many people love Wayfarer and don't play these games. But wow, didn't expect this type of response from a Wayfarer ambassador. I'm not gonna read that part. Continue on with that. Let me see. So yeah, I'm not gonna read that part as well. So I actually post my response to it. I'm not gonna. Well, no, I can read it. So yeah, let me find my response real quick. I think this would be more in the reply section. So let me find my reply real quick. I got a lot of stuff here. I tweet a lot. I'll be honest. I do tweet a lot. Let me see. Okay. So here's that video. So we should be getting close to the post. Here it is. Ooh, this is a long one. After reading all of that, here's my conclusion. And then I read the spiritual stuff after I posted this, I believe. So here we go. 1. It's possible that Green BV could have done something illegal. And even when I read his original post, Green BV, I was like, okay, a lot of people are involved here, so they could be doing something here, whether he knew about it or not. So yeah, that's a possibility. But at the same time, he could have been collateral damage just because he lives in the Netherlands and wanted to submit Pokestops. So again, they talk about the whole Netherlands, they messing up with Wayfarer with the bots and stuff like that. So basically, if you're in the Netherlands, don't mess with Wayfarer. Do not do anything with Wayfarer. So I said this. Speaking of the Netherlands, even though I'm not accusing you of doing this directly, but your tweets are basically saying, if you live in the Netherlands, do not submit Pokestops or you will be banned. I mean, it is saying that. It is saying that. Number 4, your tweets also makes it look like that a 30-day ban is no big deal. Well, this might not apply to Green, but this is a problem to anyone who is unfairly banned. It's like Wayfarer, Niantic, and all involved with the reviewing process can force players that submit a Pokestop to stop playing Pokemon Go for 30 days for no reason. You have to remember that people are lazy. If they're outside, see something that should be a Pokestop and want to submit it, they're not going to go to the website and try to figure out if what they're looking at fits the criteria. They just want to submit it and go, which is ironic, Pokemon Go. Which leads me to number 6. While there are some things in the criteria that are black and white, there are other things that in there that are highly subjective and is in the gray area. And when you combine that with things that people see that are also in the gray area, it becomes a guessing game whether either your submission will be approved at that moment, but have to wait a year to see if it stays that way, it gets rejected, or it gets taken right out of the box and you'll get banned / suspended. Overall, it really is too much of a gamble. Even if it is the first offense is a 30-day ban. And I don't blame Niantic for taking that position that he did. You know, it's like the saying, it takes a few rotten apples to ruin everything. And Greens and Runner's Cat situation are part of the rotten apples that should prevent people from submitting Pokestops. While it is possible that both could have done something illegal, but it's not obvious at all. And I understand why Niantic / Wayfarer not wanted to explain what they could have done to get abusers to get around the system. But at the same time, how are we supposed to learn what not to do if a full explanation isn't given? Not from you, because I fully understand how a Niantic NDA works myself. So, yeah, they go with that. Now, somebody did respond to this. I didn't even notice this. Okay, illegal is not committing a crime. Did I even say illegal? Okay, illegal, whatever. So, yeah, basically, if y'all got a Wayfarer account, I would not mess with it. I would not submit Pokestops. I still stand by that position. So, yeah, that's pretty much like a public service announcement. If you want to submit a Pokestop, I'm letting you know right now, don't do it. Whether it's in Pokemon Go, oh, that's not the right screen. Whether it's in Pokemon Go, whether it's from Wayfarer, do not submit Pokestops. I'm letting y'all know right now, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm letting you know right now, don't do it. If y'all want to, knock yourselves out. But throughout my entire time playing Pokemon Go, I ever submitted one Pokestop. And that was a tutorial video on how to do it. And I think I did it through Wayfarer. And after weeks, after I submitted it, it got approved. But that was the only time I submitted a Pokestop. And that was years ago. But I won't be submitting Pokestops anytime soon. Now, routes I will do because I don't see the harm in submitting a route. So in that case, either it's going to be approved or it's submitted. And actually, we can look at my routes right now. So I submitted 5 routes. 3 of them was when I was in Japan. This one, this Kyoto exploration, took about a month to get submitted. The other 2 are still under review. So that's crazy. And then the funny thing is, this one, which I did a video on walking around Henry Park, I think that took about a week. And then this the shocker. This one took mere hours. Like, not a day, mere hours before that one got accepted. I was shocked to see that. Oh, wait, my bad. Y'all can't see it. So let me do that real quick. Oh, it got... What the heck? Okay, that's weird. Let me unplug it and replug it. But yeah. Okay, there it is. So this one is the screw crab one. This the one I submitted, and then within like hours, it got accepted right off the bat. And then this one took about a month. This was when I was in Kyoto. And then I did a video on this one in terms of how to submit a route. And that one took about a week before it got accepted, which is cool. And then these 2, I was in Japan and they still are under review, like over a month later. So there you go with the route situation right there. So, oh, wait a minute. Let me check this Lunatone real quick. That is not shiny. That would be funny if I got a shiny Lunatone. So there you have it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole Wayfarer situation. Do not submit Pokestops, whether it's on your Pokemon Go account or in Wayfarer. Do not submit do not submit Pokestops. So that's my thoughts on that. All right. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Tru Inferno Show. We're going to be back on October the 29th. That would be the last Sunday of the month of October. I will definitely have a special guest. So the special guest that I was supposed to have this month, I'm going to see if they can show up next month. If not, I'm going to have a backup special guest. And then I'm going to go from there. So yeah, you do not want to miss October's edition of the Tru Inferno Show. That's going to be some pretty exciting stuff if I do say so myself. So you do not want to miss that. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for showing up to the live stream. And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to, well, first off, I'm going to play some Phasmo. And then I might hop into a Twitch chat. And then do some shiny hunts. And also I got to work on my Pokemon Go video as well for tomorrow. So yeah, you do not want to miss that. You going to stream during the Lions game? Yo, Pokeball Tournament for Southern Central live stream. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. They played Thursday. I will be streaming on Twitch this Thursday. That's the next time I will be live streaming on Twitch on, this Thursday doing the Lions game. Yes, that is happening. I will have the Lions game probably up there. And then I will be playing on my Switch over there on my actual TV. So yeah, that's going to happen. Let me see something real quick. So that should be, there it is right there. That's my Twitch account because Nightbot, I think Nightbot is stupid on YouTube for some reason. I need to look into that, but it's not a priority. So yeah, I will be live streaming doing the Lions game on Thursday. So that is going to happen. Or I could live stream early in the day. That is a possibility. We could do that. We might do that actually. Live stream early in the day. We might do that actually. I think that's a better idea. Live stream early in the day. So we might do that actually. So yeah. So we probably looking at like a 5 o'clock live stream on Thursday. If not, I'm going to just say screw it and go live at 8 o'clock. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is my new J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.